I'll see you in a minute.
In a minute? No, now. Hi, friends.
Now? Okay.
Oh, look at Sapple. He's already here. Hi,
Oh
friends.
my god, we're so live.
I know.
Hello, friends.
It's me, Lance, and...
Votes, like, and subscribe. Oh my god, that's so true.
Yes.
Real quick, I need to do a thing.
Yeah, a thing. Okay, but yeah, brain is slow this morning. On this nice Sunday where it's so foggy outside my window.
Oh, I love the fog.
It's nice until it becomes Silent Hill-esque. Then that's spoopy. I've only had Silent Hill-esque fog about 3-4 times in my lifetime. I'm talking fog so dense you can like scoop it with a spoon. Air vapors. Yes, hi friends. It is I, Lance, and Anna, and we're doing Gen 3 today.
Yippee! One of my favorite generations.
They got some of the cutest designs.
I think I would say that Gen 3 is my favorite.
That's believable. There's a lot of cute designs. There's a lot of very memeable Pokemon here. This is where like the Gardevoir came on. Everyone knows about that. I mean, you got the Mudkips. I heard you like Mudkips. Isn't that
honestly,
a old meme?
I think Mudkip is cute, but it's definitely not my favorite.
It is very cute. You got Shedinja. No one likes looking at the back of Shedinja.
Damn.
What else is there? There's oh,
He's just a little hungry for the soul.
he is. He's a little hungry for the soul. There's Whismur, which no one really cares about, but I love Whismur. It's so cute.
He's just a little guy. Did you know that Whismur actually has a a hole in its back?
It does? Hold on a second. I need to look at that. Hi, Kaiju.
Oh, hello, Kaiju. Jigglypuff for S tier. Where did I put Jigglypuff? I put Jigglypuff.
Oh, Whismur does have that aux cable. Or aux output. Oh, that's right. If you look at the back of like Whismur and Exploud, it looks like Wi-Fi bars going up. Or sound volume going up. Yeah. If you look at Whismur, it's 1 bar. Loudred is 2 bars. And then Exploud is 3 bars.
Huh. You know what? I never noticed that.
It's a niche thing, but it's really neat.
I just always knew about the hole in its back.
Yeah.
It's a fun fact. Let me take a look at Explode.
Exploud's got that 3 bars of Wi-Fi. Or actually, it's 3 bars of volume. It looks like Wi-Fi.
Loudred has 3 bars. 1, 2, 3, and then Explode. Whoops. That's
Wrong way. Wait a second.
Ooh. Explode has tailpipes?
Yeah, it's got tailpipes. Exhaust.
It's definitely an interesting design.
Welcome to little specks of Pokemon you never thought you'd see.
Good for him.
Well, we should totally start now with
I should.
number 1 of... What's the region called again?
Owen?
Owen, yes. Steno's the next one. We got Trico, little green guy.
I am honestly pretty indifferent about Trico. I feel like they like to fight, so you'd probably have to teach them manners, but...
I mean, they don't actually like to fight. They're like little punks. They're all yap and no bark. Hi, Wheatley.
I think I would keep them as an outside pet.
I can put them in like the middle of top manners, probably. Like next to the War Turtle. Oh,
There.
got Sky Snacksons here too.
Sky Snacksons?
Yeah,
Hello,
Snacksons.
Sky. I think I'd put Grovyle and outside pet as well.
Honestly, most of the Skeptile line or Trico line is kind of in the same area. I wouldn't really put them too far apart. Although Skeptile itself being ginormous. How big is it actually? It's pretty. I know it's big. It's not that big.
I'm almost tempted to put it to work.
Actually, Skeptiles make really excellent gardeners. So, yeah, putting them to work is a great idea. Let's see. Skeptile has seeds growing on its back. It's said to be bursting with nutrients that revitalizes trees. This Pokemon raises trees with loving care. Like, yeah, you can put them to work.
Yeah, you can slice down thick trees.
We could have put it behind the Charizard. No, in front of the Charizard. Because trees are always really good.
Still pretty indifferent about it, but I think in terms of usefulness, it would probably be put a little higher up.
Oh yeah. I mean, it may not be like a Mayor Courier or public sector, but like growing trees and plants and fruits, very good for agriculture.
Call me a thick tree the way I'm getting cut. The black heart emoji.
Wow.
Honestly, I'm putting Torchic in Would Commit AZ for.
I don't actually like Torchic that much. It's a cute little chicken, yes, but it's...
Damn.
Yeah. I've never been a fan of the Typhlosion lines. I can put it in Treats in Command, though. Around Typhlosion? Sorry, I mean... Oh my goodness, my brain. Blaziken, yeah. I'll put it next to the Electric Rodent.
I'm not too big on Combuskin.
Combuskin. It is big middle evolution.
Blaziken, though, gets treats on command. And I think it's the first Pokemon that's going to beat the Vulpixes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I put the...
I really like Blaziken. It was the starter that I picked in Gen 3, and I just loved it so much. It's been a great companion for me.
Actually, the starter I picked in Gen 3 is Mudkip. Blaziken I'm going to put next to the Gym Bros and put them to work.
Damn.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not a big chicken guy. Mudkip, however, I would actually.
I'm gonna hold my hand while I go shopping.
Blaziken do that. I'm gonna like just take Mudkip, put him all the way up to Would Commit AZ for him because this guy is a silly little fella. He goes blah, 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 blah.
Treats on command. But now that I put it, I think right next to Dratini, I think they'd be good friends.
I think they would too. Nah, Marshtomp too. Well, like I said before, with Combustion, middle Evo stages.
But I'm almost tempted to put it back where it came from.
Really?
So help me.
It just looks a little derpy. Like actually more derpy than usual.
There's not a single thought in that head.
Nope. This is like big Quagsire energy. I'm putting him in top manners because I think he can be top manners.
I'll put it in outside pet. I'm sure there's at least 2 brain cells bouncing around in there. Possibly. Swampert goes to work though.
Oh yeah. This guy's a big boy. He big. What is I gotta check his Bulbapedia page though. Very strong, has enough power to easily drag boulders weighing more than a ton. This Pokemon's also powerful. Its powerful vision lets it see in murky water. Oh, it can swim while towing a large ship. Wow. He's swole.
He do be pretty swole. So I'd assume he'd, like, help with towing ships back to harbor if they stop working or something like that.
Probably, yeah. I mean, that or, like, search and rescue or grabbing sunken ships and stuff. The perfect companion for a marine biologist.
There you go.
And put him like all the way to the top of. Actually, I almost want to put him in outside pub. No, he'd probably want to go to work.
Next to the Gym Bros, like just ahead of them.
I don't. I'm gonna put mine ahead of the Skarmory. I don't know why Skarmory is so high up.
Armory.
Armory's cool.
Armory to work.
Yeah, he's to work, but he's like really high up and to work.
Big Bird. Taxi service.
Oh yeah, taxi service. That's right. Oh.
What is that scissor at the top? Is it just because he looks cool?
Possibly. I mean, coolness is a factor. He's also sleek. How do you feel about the Poochianas? You know, Bow Wow.
I think they're both cute. But I think they're both very vicious. I could probably teach Poochiana manners. Actually,
funny enough, Poochianas are all bark and no bite. They are very persistent and will chase down prey. However, once you start chasing them, they'll just start running away.
Aww.
Yeah.
Poor baby.
So they really are all bite. They are just a big yappy Poochie. So you can actually put them in shoots of command if you know how to train them. Which I might
They're
put...
also an omnivore.
They are omnivores. I'm gonna put them below my sand shrews. Or sand slashes.
They're just like little chihuahuas.
They are.
You just gotta teach them not to bark, even though they probably will.
I'm gonna bark so much. Buddianas, however, they're actually really, really good. So,
Are they?
yes, they'll also chase down prey in packs, but it'll never disobey the commands of a skilled trainer. So if you're good enough, it will always listen to you. So it's gonna be a skill.
Very obedient.
This Mon is just a skill issue.
He gets treats on command. He's right next to Houndoom.
He is next to Houndoom. He's not even that big either. He's like what? He's a 3-foot doggy, 3-foot pupper.
And 81 pounds. So honestly, he's like the size of a lab.
Yeah, he's just a dark lab.
I would commit AZ for Zigzagoon.
Me too. Not only is it like one of the best HM Pokemons, it's just so cute and versatile and like he's guys, can we get a Zigzagoon sound effect? Hold on, let me find Zigzagoon. There we go. Oh no, that was a set. So the Pokemon radio that I'm using just straight up gave me a Centrate or Furret soundbite. Yeah, Zigzagoons running zigzags. They're so funny. They got like perpetual zoomies. They're cute. If you ever tried lifting a Zigzagoon up, they have like the weirdest little movements.
Let's see if you want the sound bite. Bork.
Bork. They do go bork.
I think Linoon would have even more zoomies.
I believe so. Oh, hold on. Where did I put Zigzagoon? Okay, I'm putting Zigzagoon like above the Mudkip. It's just that it's that fun. It's that cute.
Yeah, above Mudkip, but below Sandshrew for me.
Let's see. Linoons, when hunting, will beeline for a straight run. It can go 60 miles per hour, and it comes to a screeching halt before it can turn. They do have zoomies.
I don't like the Galarian Linoon cry.
No, we're leaving Galarian Linoon for later. I'm gonna put Linoon.
Oh no, I just pulled up the Galarian Linoon cry, but I think I'd have to keep Linoon as an outside pet.
I think so too.
But he's a good boy.
All the way near the top, next to the Voplum. So the thing, one more thing about Zigzagoons is they're super curious, so they will just start wandering around.
Oh yeah. They just want to explore.
They do. How do you feel about the Wurmple?
Wurmple. I think Wurmple is super cute. I like its face. Even though it has a butt for a face, I think it's cute.
It does have a butt for a face, and a lot of tiny little nubbins. These are also absolutely tiny.
He looks like he would just want to crawl all over you. Hello, Kaiju.
He's cute, but I don't...
I would put Wurmple in Treats on Command.
If I put in Treats on Command, it's going to be like near the bottom. It is a Wormadilly. It is a good bug. I have been known to throw apples at Wurmples a lot while playing Pokemon Snap. so many
I mean,
apples.
that's completely fair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna...
Put them next to the babies.
Oh, it's playing the Furtlop song.
You're a little behind me. Yes, it was.
Oh yeah, I don't have it live. It is... I don't know how far behind it is.
Probably about 2 minutes.
Nah. I just wanted to have a little bit of a buffer, because my computer does not like playing live videos while I'm live. Yeah. I am scared of Wormpole's horn.
Oh, it is slightly poisonous, I think? No, the spike near the rear end. No, it uses...
Sandslash so low?
Why is Sandslash low?
Sandslash.
Yeah.
He's getting moved up. I think he just got fallen behind.
I think so too.
I'm putting him back up.
We do need to like move things around ever so slightly because, you know, we love him.
I try to keep an eye on where everything is, but yeah, it just kind of happens. I will say, Silcoon and Cascoon, they can go back.
It's just a ball of thing.
It's just sticky. I don't know where I'd put it here, though.
I think...
I'm just doing them together because they're both essentially the same Pokemon.
They really are.
Flash. I think I'll just put it next to Beedrill.
Hi, Flash. Next to
I'll let them
Beedrill.
look at each other, though.
I put it next to Kakuna.
Maybe...
Beedrill, like, way down to the bottom. That guy is, like, vicious.
Yeah.
It's like between I mean, it's kind of all bagworm, right? So just sit there.
They give each other a little smooch. I feel like there's something about Beautifly, like... Okay, so there are some butterflies that will drink, like, the blood and urine of dead animals. And I think Beautifly is one of those.
Beautifly is one of those. Despite its appearance, they're actually aggressive in nature.
Yeah.
Like these butterflies will throw hands. They will use their proboscis to stab through the scales of fish and drink the flesh.
Yeah.
I do. So... as pretty as they are, I do not trust them. We can put them right back next to the Licky Tongue.
Yeah.
Well, butterflies are monsters up close. They're spooky.
They really are.
Moths, however, are actually a lot better considering they've got fuzz.
Ooh. Moths creep me out. I think a lot of them are very cute. Let's see. The rosy maple moth. I think they are adorable. They're so fuzzy.
Are fuzz.
I do not want them near me though. Mainly because one time a long time ago I woke up to something on my face, so I scratched it and I just smushed a giant moth on my forehead.
Oh, that's kind of gross.
And so Dustox can go right next to Beautifly.
Let's see. They are nocturnal. They eat mostly leaves. But they are toxic. Oh, I will put them back.
They horribly toxic dust when it sees danger.
I mean, when it sees danger, so it can go like I don't have to really put it back. I can put it back. I will put it back, but I'm not gonna like put it at the bottom where I hate it. It's fine.
Real quick, how big is Wormpole?
It's about a foot.
Foot long?
Yeah, foot long.
So it's not like small bug size. It wouldn't creep me out.
You could take it for a walk.
Yeah, just put a leash on it. So I'll keep Wormpole in traits on command. I assume his little nubbins would be soft too, and he's not gonna be like slimy and gross and weird.
No, but you gotta watch out for the tail spikes. They use those to like dig into trees. Oh yeah. Wormpole is the size of a spubby sandwich.
Fair.
How do you feel about Lotad?
I think Lotad is just a funky little guy. I think he'd want to be outside though, because if I remember correctly, they like to collect the water in its head thing.
They do, but they also like to ferry Pokemon across small lakes and ponds.
think it'd be a funky little dude that wants to be outside and just help out all the baby Pokemon.
I think so too. So you're going straight to the top of outside pet, behind Articuno.
Above Ho-Oh, Lugia, and Articuno.
I don't actually like Lombre's design that much.
Yeah, he just looks like a Kappa.
He does. I don't like him that much. I think I'd have to put its like back. It just weirds me out. It's like in that uncanny valley almost, which it doesn't sit well with me.
It likes to prank anglers that are fishing. Its entire body is covered in a slippery, slimy film. Feels horribly unpleasant to be touched by this Pokemon's hands.
Ew. Okay, you can go right back then.
Yeah, I can go right back. Honestly, pretty low too. I don't like slimy things.
Is Ludicolo just a fun guy though?
My slime creature husband.
Your slime creature husbando. Okay, fair.
He's got a cat skull in his head. I like Ludicolo. He just wants to schmoove.
He really does just want to schmoove.
He just wants to dance.
He has also got the derpy face. We can have him as an outside pet. He's really big. How big is he? Oh, he's 4'11".
Yeah, he's pretty big. 121 pounds.
I think he does want to just vibe outside.
Just leave him outside, and I teach him how to use the boombox.
True.
Nut.
Next to the ladybug. No, next to the Slowbro. Rain dish.
I assume he'd want to hang out with his Lotad buddy. Hello, Gavin Petty.
Probably would. I mean, the Lotads are there just to like be nice. You know they have like little feet nubs. They
have 6 little feet nubs.
6 little feet nubs. Acorn.
I think it attaches itself to a tree branch using the top of its head. It sucks moisture from the tree while hanging off the branch. So I think it would need to be an outside pet.
It doesn't really do anything. If it's an outside pet, you're never gonna see this thing unless you're looking up.
He's just hanging out in the tree, so he's just a funky little dude. I'll put him in outside pet. I think I'd put him in pretty low on it just because
it's not much of a pet.
Yeah, he just wants to hang out. And you can't put him to work.
It's true. Maybe like
he's not a threat or anything, so he doesn't need to go back where it came from.
We can put it. I'm gonna put it next to Geodudes. It's functionally just furniture.
Yeah.
And a little pet acorn. I mean, it's about the same as a pet rock.
Nuzleaf, though, I don't know why Nuzleaf having nipples just weirds me out.
It does too. So I'm gonna have to put the rest of this line back where it came from. I really don't like Shiftry. It looks so angry and menacing.
Nuzleaf, it likes to prank people. It takes the leaf off of its head and plays it like a flute.
What's with all these prankster Pokemon?
Yeah, I think he gets to go back.
He does. So Shiftry is also a quote-unquote guardian of the fortress, but it can also make winds up to 100 feet per second. That can level a house, so I don't really want them near my home.
Yeah, he gets to go pretty low.
Agreed. They're just dangerous.
Honestly, I think Mewtwo needs to be at the bottom of put that thing back where it came from, just because it wants to kill people.
Oh, that's exactly where I put it. I also put Entei at the bottom there because of the Entei movie. I do not like that guy.
Yeah, I like Entei, so I put it pretty high up, but I'll adjust this later.
That movie got me seeing red.
Fair. How do you feel about the little bird?
He's a little bird. I think he doesn't want to like stay inside though, because he's a little bird that can fly up to 800 miles a day.
It courageously stands its ground. It will take on a larger skarmory on an equal footing.
Wow. So it's like a little hawk.
To fly a bunch. So yeah, I think he needs to be an outside pet.
Definitely. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a cute little fella. He is only like, he's a foot tall. So these things are throwing down with skarmories, which are like almost 10 times their size. I know.
The music just keeps getting louder and louder.
It does. The skarmory is 5 feet, so it's taken on these metal buddies that are like 5 times their size. It's really funny.
Mm-hmm. You know, I kind of expected Swellow to be bigger than 2 feet.
Yeah, true.
I don't know why. You gotta remember though, Pikachu will hop on its back and cast Thunderbolt on itself to create a jacket of thunder.
Very true. Swallows are like strong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if they are like hawks, but I'm not seeing anything that is like hawk-like.
It circles the sky in search of prey and dives sharply to catch its target. So I'd say that's kind of like an eagle, maybe?
Probably. They are... Honestly, I think since we had the fish tier, or the pseudo fish tier, a lot of these birds are also going to go into the pseudo bird tier.
Yeah.
Outside pet in the middle top.
Yeah, I'm starting to think I might need to like organize the fish and the birds.
We can do that as we move along.
Yeah.
Although Wingo's small enough that it can go inside the house, and it is a really silly fella, and I really want to just like have it walk around my home and give it food.
Mm-hmm. I like when they fold their wings up and just walk around.
That is so cute when they do walk. They're like they fold up their little wings and their little W's, and they'll just hop around. It's so cute. Pico, yes, Pico, my poor Pico. Remember
James the Catboy?
Do you remember Pico, the Wingle?
I do remember Pico.
Wingle goes right up next to Meryl. That's how much I like. No, I'm sorry above that. But Wingles are really cute. They also got the funny sound.
Oh yeah, and some of their back sprites, their wings are folded up. Yeah, Wingle, I give it treats. Right in the middle, though.
I put it really high up. Pelipper is also a funny little guy, but I don't know.
You can put it to work, though.
You'd have to put it to work. This guy transports stuff all the time. He flies around everywhere. He's big.
He's got a big mouth.
Messengers of the sky.
Sorry, give me a second.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mailman, Pelipper. These guys are essentially the storks of the Pokemon world.
Oh. Sorry, I had to... I'm gonna throw it away. Or gore.
How big are these guys? 3 feet?
Oh, it carries small Pokemon and eggs to safety in its bill.
Yeah, these guys are mailmans and storks, pretty much.
Honestly, don't look up what pelicans do to other birds in real life.
I know what pelicans do.
Yeah, it's horrifying.
Yup.
Yes.
But Pelipper is gonna go near the top, put him to work. Like almost, you know what? Next to the Dragonite. That's how much I like this guy.
Oh, I put Pelipper right at the top.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna move Dragonite right next to Pelipper. Do you think if you were to hug a Dragonite, it would be like soft and cuddly?
It's all muscle.
It's all muscle.
It really is all muscle. Well, it just depends. I mean, maybe there's a little squish to it. Just a little squish.
Yeah.
I have myself a giant. Hold on.
Are pelicans like the dolphins of the sky or something?
They kind of are. I mean, they got that vibe to them.
They kind of are.
So I actually have a giant Dragonite Squishmallow, and it is 16 inches long. It is a big Squishmallow.
God.
So
I want to get like an army of Squishmallows and just fill a room with them.
Yeah, I have a really big preference towards Dragonites. I don't like use them often, but I do like them.
If we have time for a quick tangent,
We do.
my goal in life is to have a room where the floor is just covered in mattresses and like a TV on the wall. It's just a sleep room, mattresses everywhere, Squishmallows and other plushies all over the place.
Ah, so you want a nest room?
I do want a nest room. I want to be able to make a nest. I'm almost there.
I would love that too. You're gonna need at least like 27 blahages.
Oh, I do have one blahage actually, and it's one of the bigger ones.
I also have a blahage, but mine is an original.
My in-laws got me one from IKEA.
They're actually not
So
that
I think-
expensive.
They're really not. The one I got, I think it's like 3 feet long, and it was like $30, I think.
Really? No, I'm seeing blahages for like 15 bucks at IKEA.
I haven't looked at it in a while. Blahage, 39.25 inches, $30, $29.99.
Really?
Yeah. He's just a large fella.
Oh, it is like 30 bucks. That's weird. Maybe it was just like one IKEA that I went to. It was on sale or something.
There's 21.75 inches for $9.99.
It's probably that one I saw then.
I do want the Dungelskog.
Hungelskog.
I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing at it.
It's a big chunky bear.
It's the big chunky bear. I love him. There's also the Aftensparv. Oh, the Blavengod.
I think we might have to make an IKEA plus tier list one day.
We might.
Rate their names, rate their plushiness.
Oh, there's an otter and it has a baby. Oh my god. Okay. I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry.
We are.
The entire Ralts line.
Well, it is special.
I would commit AZ for.
I don't know if I'd commit AZ for it. They can pretty much commit AZ themselves.
Yeah.
I'll put them all in treats and command, like high up, but I don't have to commit AZ for them. They can do it themselves.
So when I was playing through, when I was playing through Ruby for the first time when I was young. When did Ruby come out?
Like 2006 or something? 2008?
March 19th, 2003. So
Oh my goodness.
I was 9 years old when it came out. And I remember I chose Torchic because I thought it looked cute. And then I saw Wally catch a Ralts, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. I'll catch one too. And then when it evolved into Gardevoir, it was such a beast. It was fast, it hit hard, and I loved the design.
A lot of people do love this design. I, for one, I was so close to just buying that life-size Gardevoir.
Oh my god, if I could, I would.
$600. Pre-orders are over, and you're probably not going to be able to find one ever again, unless it's on the secondary market and crusted in something questionable.
I will protect Gardevoir from all the Gooners. Yeah. God, it's so big. Hold on,
It's not that big.
It's 63 inches tall, which is 5 feet 3 inches. What's so funny, love?
It's about your size, I'm guessing.
6 more inches and the Gooners would have been even more happy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, imagine how happy the Gooners would be in general with 6 more inches.
I love you.
I love you too.
So I'd be just barely taller than it.
Just barely, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I named my Torchic Teriyaki, Sceptile Wasabi, and Mudkip Sake. Fair.
Oh, those are cute names for them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm so bad at coming up with nicknames for Pokemon.
so I've been doing this funny little thing where all my grass starters are named after like food.
You what, sorry?
I've named all my grass starters after food.
I mean, that's fair. What was the name for Sprigatito? Was it Basil?
Basil.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Weed Cat.
Weed Cat's my basil. I've got Bulbasaur's cabbage always. My Rowlet's actually kiwi. How do you feel about Sunskirt? Oh no, keep going, keep going.
Surskit.
Surskit.
I need people to see this video.
Is it the cry of Surskit? It's cry?
Ah.
Ah. It just goes ah.
It just goes ah.
I love it so much. It is cute. I don't get to use them enough, but they are very funny.
They are very funny.
And they do have the zoomies. They just go ah when I give it treats. So close to the top.
Yeah, I think Treats on Command. It is very cute. It'll be friends with the Quagsire. I named my Venusaur Uproot, like uproot. Okay.
Look at these guys. These guys are also small, but they're like almost all leg.
Mm-hmm. Masquerain, though. I know that the top things, are those wings or are those just decoration? Those are just meant to intimidate people.
Yes.
Masquerain's antennas have eye-like patterns that usually give it an angry look.
Oh, those are antennas? Those are antennas.
If the eyes are droopy and appear sad, it is said to be a sign that a heavy rainfall is on the way. It can't fly if its wings get wet.
That's unfortunate.
I
don't think I've ever seen these things walk around.
don't think they got legs.
I don't think so either. I don't know how they like rest or anything. I do like them though. Their design is neat. They are very they're kind of cute. But I'm sure it'd spook you.
Taught manners.
Put it in low treats on command. It's a funny little guy.
Yeah.
Like next to the
struggling to figure
hobbits.
out- I think I put it right next to Wormhole. Well, yeah. Babe, how do you feel about Masquerain? The bug?
Oh, wow. What a unique bug type. Finally, we have a bug water type that's going to help us defeat all those dumb rock and fire types. Oh boy, I can't wait to evolve it and see how much more powerful. What do you mean it's bug flying again?
Yeah, he did a bug only type run in, what was it? What generation was that?
I don't know. I've done a lot of bug flying types.
Yeah.
Or I've done a lot of bug type things. I love bug types.
I know you do. Have you seen the video of Shroomish?
I have not seen the video of Shroomish.
Okay, I'm gonna do a thing real quick.
I do like Shroomish. Shroomish is funny.
Shroomish
But
is a funky little dude.
they are kind of like really spory, so you gotta be careful.
Yeah. So if you, let's see. If you take his face, just flip it upside down, he becomes a devious little fella.
He oh my goodness, that's so funny. That is so funny.
So, what does he do though?
He just sits there and spores.
He likes to be in damp soil if it senses danger. Oh god. It spouts poison from the top of its head. These spores cause pain all over if inhaled. I think he needs to be outside.
He definitely needs to be outside.
I think he's high outside because he's a funky little dude. You know, I'm gonna move Sunflora up and put him right next to it.
I think I'm not gonna put him too high up. He's gonna be in the middle next to Gloom, just because Gloom's stinky, and this is also almost stinky, but just more painful stinky.
You just gotta find like a dark, damp place under a tree for him.
Yeah, he'll just sit there.
I do really like Breloom though. Breloom is one of my favorite Pokemon.
Breloom's really punchy. Super punchy.
Really punchy. So I would put him in Treats on Command, but you have to teach him manners.
You really do.
You don't start throwing hands.
These guys
unless
throw
I tell you to.
punches better than like boxers. Oh no, equal to boxers.
Fourth place on top manners. Underneath the Ninetales, underneath Skiploom, and above Smeargle.
I'm gonna put him next to the Trico Grovyle.
Fair.
I don't really like the Slackoth, Vigoroth, Slacking line. I feel that they either do nothing or they're too dangerous.
I think Slackoth is cute, but it doesn't really do anything. I'd put Slackoth as an outside pet. You can hang out with Tangela.
That's fair. No, I'm gonna put the Slackoth next to near the bottom, next to the Eggy Boys.
Vigoroth though.
It's gotta go back.
It's gotta go back.
It's gotta go back.
And put you next to Nuzleaf. I would make an argument for Slacking to be our first Slugma-Swirly.
You know what? That's fair. Having a strength stat that high.
It would probably kill us if we tried to do it. But I don't know.
Oh, that's right. Vigoroths can go to work. You've seen them move your house and stuff at the beginning of the game.
You know what? You make a good point.
So, I mean...
Would I want them to?
You'd have to, like, really put a lot of work into Vigoroths.
Yeah.
You could put them at the bottom of go to work. At the very, very bottom.
Slacking spends all day lying down and lolling about. It eats grass growing within its reach. If it eats all the grass it can reach, this Pokemon reluctantly moves to another spot. It is the world's most slothful Pokemon. However, it can exert horrifying power by releasing pent-up energy all at once.
Yeah, that horrifying energy is very bad. I agree. You can put in the Slugma-Swirly.
Thank you. It's very dangerous.
It's like, seriously though, that strength stat is nothing to like scoff at.
Also, the nightmares from fighting Norman.
My goodness.
My friend calls Slacking Slaking, so now I just call it Slaking because it's just funny. Followed up with saying, Slaking, you got this, big guy. God, I never remember this guy's name.
Ninkata?
Ninkata. I don't like cicadas.
You don't. They are very loud.
They're very loud. Here in Texas, whenever it's, like fall, winter, I hear them all the time, and it drives me nuts. They leave their shells all over the place.
I have never actually seen any cicadas, so I'm not too bothered by them, but they're just kind of like bugs that live in the ground. So it's not really even a pet, it lives in the ground. When are you gonna go visit your cicada? Are you gonna like dig it up every time you want to say hi to it?
I'm gonna put it back where it came from.
That's fair. Near the top though. It's not like I hate it, I just can't do anything with it. Ninjask has the zoomiest zoomies though. I don't know how I feel about this guy.
Whenever you hear them chirping, it's because they're down bad.
Oh yeah, that's their mating cries.
Ninjas? I'd put it as an outside pet. I don't hate it. I'd probably have it near Butterfree.
Oh, let's see. There's nothing interesting about the Ninjask other than it's got the zoomies, so it's gotta be outside anyways. And it loves tree sap. I'll put it next to Yanma.
You know, that's a good idea. They'd be friends.
I gotta put Ninjask or
Yanma.
Shedinja back though. That thing, I do not want to lose my soul. It is bad for your health. It is just a bug shell.
I would argue Slugma Swirly just for the sake of humanity.
For the sake of humanity?
If you look at the hole in its back, it eats your soul.
I don't hate them. I like the Slugma Swirly specifically for me is for Pokemon I hate. This skin can go like right next to Mewtwo, though.
Yeah, it can go back next to Mewtwo. Shedinja is Sans because it has 1 HP.
Whismur.
Is Whismur loud? I feel like no. Normally Whismur's voice is very quiet, is barely audible even if one is paying close attention. However, if this Pokemon senses danger, it starts crying at an ear-splitting volume. So,
Yeah.
I think Whismur is adorable.
It is cute. So long as you take really good care of it, I can give it treats on command and hug it.
Fair.
And go way up there.
let's
It's
see.
just a cute bunny sound thingy.
He's gonna go with the other round fellas.
Round fellas? That's true. Round fellas.
You know what? I'm gonna put all of the round fellas together.
I have a lot of round fellas in top manners, actually. It's kind of funny.
Although I think Meryl I could put higher up. You can go... What? You can go right below Mew. I'm almost tempted to move Mew up.
You have an image of Mew mewing and becoming Mewtwo because he
Meow.
mewed so hard.
I think I showed that picture.
Mewtwo.
Loudred.
They are loud. You unfortunately either have to keep them outside or
Correct.
put them back.
I think I put it back. I don't want it to disturb the other outside Pokemon.
And Xcloud's also like there too. These things go as like loud as they possibly can.
I don't remember.
Their
Is
howls can be heard from 6 miles away.
Exploud Cry.
The funniest thing about Loudred is it has like the same attack as its special attack, but it learns a lot of special moves like Flamethrower for some reason.
Oh, hey. I just got recommended SuccuLance's Bestest Pokemon tier list.
Nice.
Yeah, Exploud just scares me. It learns Boom Burst, which is neat.
Boomburst does so much damage.
Makuhita.
It goes with the Gym
Round
Bros.
fella.
It is round, but it goes with the Gym Bros.
Yeah. Round fella. You can go right there. And also, I'm gonna let Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee spar with each other. Even though I like Hitmonchan more, I think it's funnier if they're sparring with each other.
I don't actually know what these guys are based off of. Are these like Hawaiian fighters or something?
I think Hariyama is based on sumo wrestlers.
Oh, that checks out.
Makuhita is just like sumo boxers?
I don't know. He looks like a sack that's been tied up with his little like ear top thingy.
You know, I never thought of it like that. I like how in their I think it's the Diamond and Pearl sprites, they like squish up and down when they jump.
They do squish. Hi, Coco Gamer. We're
Gamer?
are we like? I think we're like 1/3 through this for this gen.
Let's see. Makuhita appears to be based on a sumo wrestler. It also resembles a punching bag due to its plump body and top knot. The top knot may be a reference to a konmage, traditional hairstyle for sumo wrestlers. Yeah.
Those smumo.
Funky little dudes. Azurill is so cute. I feel so bad for it.
I do
It
too.
goes and treats on command.
I'm put next to the Merrills. Honestly, the Merrill line is just there. It's a round, small fella. You know, its ball on its tail is actually full of nutrients. That's all it is.
It uses those nutrients to grow big and strong.
Yes. And it's good little belly rubs to grow strong too. Lots of belly rubs. You have to like hug it and kiss it and coddle it.
No crying.
No crying.
Only happy thoughts.
Nose pass is kind of funny actually. I never noticed this, but ever since they were able to put nose passes into games, whenever you see them, they're always pointing north. It's really funny. At least for me.
I don't think they move.
They can walk around. They do have like little nubbin legs, but they kind of just like vibe there. It's a pet rock. That's all it is.
It's a pet rock.
It's a pet rock. But I like him a lot more than Geodudes.
It's an outside pet. Where did I put... There's C-Dot. I put C-Dot really low. Just because I have no feelings about it. I'm gonna put Nose Pass...
It's not a boulder. No, sorry. It's not a pebble. It's a rock.
I'm right next to Ursaring. Back then, Azurill, when evolving, could become a woman to a man. True.
That's interesting.
I think Azurill has a 50-50 gender ratio, and Marilyn Azurill has like 25-75.
Ah, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So Skitty and Delcatty, they're just cats.
They're not just cats. They're
also
cutie
super
cats.
cute.
They are very good cutie cats. I'm putting them straight to the top. These guys, they're not even like zoomy cats. These are like, what are they called again? Persian cats. It's like having a Persian cat where they look elegant and not very stupid, and they don't do dumb orange cat things. But I love dumb orange cat things. No, these are like the epitome of, I go to my rich friend's house and they have a cat that just grooms itself all day. But it looks super cute and will play with you.
Yeah, it can't stop itself from chasing moving things, and it runs in a circle chasing its own tail.
That is so cute.
Difficult to earn its trust. I've only had Skitty for a day and a half, but if anything happened to it, I would kill everyone here and then myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd put it there. I think under the evolution line, though.
You put it in would commit AZ4? Oh, that's honestly, that's fair. I love Skitty. I like Skitties. I don't love them that much. I like them, but they're not AZ material. They're not as good as Zigzagoon.
Yeah, I think you're right. I was trying to figure out. Whoops, that is Corsola. You stay in AZ. Yeah, I think it would be Treats on Command. I think they're very cute, but I don't know if I'd commit AZ for them.
I'll be honest, I think Zigzagoon is kind of my like threshold. There are Pokemon behind Zigzagoon, but Zigzagoon is the standard for would commit AZ for me.
Babe, do you want to do Sableye? Sableye is your little guy.
Sableye's are little menaces though. They're cool looking.
I think Megas are on the list.
Megas are not on the list.
Megas are not on the list.
Mega Sableye I'd kill someone for. Regular Sableye is indeed my little man. My little sweet little guy. He just wants to reach into your pocket and take your little shinies and just chew on them a little bit.
That's true.
He's just the best little guy. If there was ever a goblin-coded Pokemon, it's this one. Tinkaton is technically second like goblin-coded, but sadly it's more fairy goblin rather than goblin.
So would you teach it manners?
No.
Where,
Why would I want to make it worse? He's my evil little
Whoops.
guy.
so, outside pet?
Why would I keep him outside?
Where would you put him to work?
He's in my pocket. He's my little guy. I stand next to people in line and he goes out of my pocket and reaches into their pocket and takes stuff.
I think he wants to give him treats on command.
I think he wants to give it treats on command.
Oh God, yes.
Okay.
Honestly, I would probably have to teach a save live manners.
I would have to teach you manners too, but you know, my husband is the one that owns it, so
My sweet little man. He wants to commit murder, but I won't let him.
it is exactly 3:53 in the morning, and I am hearing Pokemon being compared to goblins.
Don't be goblin coded.
They do be goblin coded.
So Mawile is another one of those Pokemon who actually get the bad end of the male fandom stick. But I do like it. It is cute. It is a bitey little fella.
That was great.
It is a super bitey fella.
I don't remember if it's like a Girafarig thing where its mouth has a mind of its own.
Oh, it doesn't. It controls its mouth fully.
Okay.
And those aren't teeth, they're like rocks or something. They're horns.
Yeah.
They are dangerous.
Mawile's huge jaws are actually steel horns that have been transformed. Its docile-looking face serves to lull its foe into letting it down its guard. When the foe least expects it, Mawile chomps with its gaping jaws. Oh, right! In version 1 of Pokemon Ruby, they misspelled Mawile in the Pokédex. So in the next
funny.
versions, they had to update it.
That's really funny.
I think I could teach it manners. I really like Mawile. I had one on my team.
I like it too. I mean, it only bites the things it doesn't like, so I'll put it in like treats on command, but like not past the Arcanines, honestly.
So let me ask you this. I should have asked this earlier. For treats on command, are you also teaching them manners, or is it just like you let them do their own thing?
I'm letting them do their own thing. I mean, like there may be little things here, but like the difference is, I said this already. Treats on command, they can go wherever they want in the house, they can sleep on the bed, whenever they want, I'll give them treats. Taught manners is, they can go wherever they want in the house, with some exceptions. I'm not letting them climb on tables, I'm not letting them sleep in the bed, if and or buts, around there. Like, I got a Hondoom in here, or Hondour. I mean, if I really want them to, they can come on the bed, but they're not going on like the sofa or something. They're not climbing on tables.
Oh, they're allowed on the sofa, but
yeah, they're
for
sorry.
me, top manners is like they have some attitude problems that you have to fix, and then they're like the perfect pet.
It's more like, yeah, kind of like that, but it's not like attitude problems. They do have little problems that you have to fix, not attitude problems per se,
Yeah.
but just like little problems here and there.
Yeah.
Like a Jigglypuff, I have it in top manners because I think as long as it doesn't sing all the time, just sometimes, it's fine. It can go wherever it wants. It just, you have to teach it some ground rules. It's got to have ground rules.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, that's why I have Mawile and top manners right next to Totodile. Because Totodile is going to want to bite everything around it, and Mawile just... Oh, never mind. That's Mega Mawile.
Yeah, it's Mega Mawile. Normal Mawile is just gonna bite things that I guess look yummy. So
well, it also says that the mouth, the giant mouth, can't taste anything, so it uses that to eat foods that it doesn't like.
Then you better give it food that it likes.
Exactly. Babe, do you want to do the air online while I go to the bathroom real quick? You like the little steel dudes, right?
Sure.
Okay. Do you mind, Lance?
No, I don't mind.
Okay. Here comes the creature.
Hello.
Hi,
How are you today?
I'm EP.
That's so fair. All right. So, I don't know if you know this, but I'm feral about bug types, ghost types, and steel types. They're my 3 favorites. Everyone else is garbage, trash, and bad.
Oh,
So I hope you can understand that if you disagree with any of my opinions, sadly, you are wrong, but you know, you can fix that in the future.
well,
All
I'm a grass type thing, so I really like grass types.
Oh, that's like cannibalism, I think.
I don't have to.
Anyway,
I don't eat them. I like them. They're neat.
All right. So, Aaron, what are you thinking for Aaron?
Honestly, it's a cute little fella. I really like Aaron, and its entire line. They go from cute to really cool.
Do you have a toaster or a refrigerator?
Yes.
You know, Aaron just eat metal and ore, right?
Oh, yeah,
so
I
if
know
it's
that.
in your home, it'll remove all metal from everything.
Yeah.
And if you make it an outside pet, you're gonna have a tunnel under your house, and it's gonna cave in.
Yeah, but they are small,
cannot-
so I can't see them like eating too much.
They eat tons in order to evolve.
Oh, that's
All
true.
they do is eat.
So it's like the very hungry metal caterpillar.
Yes, you have to put that thing back where it came from. It is a natural disaster.
What Laron? Larons are fine, right?
I think Larons are fine. Yeah, they're just kind of lazy, and I don't think they have anything that says they eat everything in existence.
Well, they do fight over territory.
Well, yeah, so don't have 2 of them in the same place.
I think it's okay to have like a male and a female.
I don't want to hear metal pans clanging in the middle of the night, okay?
True. Actually, if you had a male and a female, they'll probably have an Aeron pop up somewhere.
Oh god, there's like 3 of them and your house is gone. Dropping them off at the local mine is putting them back where it came from.
Really is. I think having one Laron is fine, but you'd have to have them like outside-ish.
Yeah, just like they do in that one Pokemon game that I completely forgot the name of.
Oh, that one wasn't an Aeron. It was a Rhyhorn, and it was like right outside your house.
Yeah, I completely forgot. Good call. You see, sometimes I can be... anyway.
I mean, close
and
enough.
what about the final form?
It claims an entire mountain as its territory. It mercilessly beats up anything that violates the environment, and it vigorously patrols its territory.
I think that's a criminal.
I mean, if
that's like
you like give it to a factory and tell them to patrol it as like a night guard, that'd be fine.
Yeah, but then they own the factory, and can't you see the problem that you could run into there?
True.
Oh, we have a new hire. The guard decided they didn't like him, so they were turned into paste, sadly. I don't know what to tell you.
You have to really teach these guys
I love my
manners.
steel guys, mostly because they are unrepentantly evil. They're just little guys.
Them's entire mountains. Anything else on this guy? I mean, I know it knows surf for some reason.
I mean, hey, steel floats, am I right? Like, think of boats. There
That's
you go.
from buoyancy. That's a totally different thing.
Yeah, steel, exactly. I didn't put anything anywhere, but I'm pretty sure the consensus was put that thing right back where it came from, outside pet, and put it to work.
Damn. What's wrong with Aaron?
Aaron eats tons of like metal. So if you put it in your house is gone. If you put it outside, there's a tunnel under your house that your house will cave into.
I didn't know they had a Mega Aeron.
Yeah, they have a Mega Aeron. It's dumb and stupid, and I hate Megas. Except for Mega Sableye. I love Mega Sableye.
Of course.
Criminal work.
Okay. So
yeah.
Aaron goes back where it came from.
Unfortunately.
It's so cute,
It is so
though.
cute. I'm putting it's like at the top there. It's cute.
Yeah. And Lairon, bottom of back where it came from?
Yeah, about. No,
Yeah.
Lairon is you can actually keep him as an outside pet. It's like a Rhyhorn.
Oh, okay. Then I will put him right next to Rhyhorn.
And then Aggron is well,
Put it to work.
yeah.
Honestly, it kind of scares me a little bit.
It is a very aggressive looking Pokemon and it is very strong.
I'll put it right next to Swampert. I just don't like the Gym Bros all that much, I'm gonna be honest.
True.
Are we going off the idea we can feed Pokemon to other Pokemon? Do not feed Klefki to your Arons.
Yeah, don't do that, please. Metatite and Metacham. I don't like them because they're like Uncanny Valley.
Yeah.
I'm not even like gonna bother with reading their decks. They're Uncanny Valley and it kind of like messes with me. Gardevoir is enough of a design where it doesn't reach the Uncanny Valley, but these things have lips.
Yeah. I quickly read Metatite's dex entry and it's just, it likes to meditate, so I'm sure you could put it to work of like teaching people how to meditate.
It's not a bad fella, it bugs me.
He's just a fart smella.
Yeah.
Metacham, I'm gonna put with the Gym Bros. Because, like, it learns high jump kick.
It is a Gym Bro.
Yoga, it does meditation.
I unfortunately have to keep it like near the top of Put It Back.
Fair.
I don't hate them, I just like them.
There. The Sparky Doggies.
Aren't these guys like super angry or no? No, these guys aren't angry at all.
The Electric likes to run.
So normal dog things.
Yeah, it just says that it likes to run.
I think it can be top manners. I'm gonna put it next to like my Houndoom.
I think it just looks angry. But you...
True.
Yeah. I don't like it more than I like Poochyena.
Where did I put
But it
Poochyena?
is
I think
cute.
Poochyena's in Treats on Command. It's away from the top manners because
I feel like Poochyena needs to be top manners.
I feel like
Houndoom.
Poochyena just needs to know its place, and then I can give it Treats on
Yeah.
Commands.
Yeah.
Actually, I should
There's
put.
a middle tier.
You know what?
Essentially, like the bottom of Treats on Command and the top of Top Manners. That's like the border between like if you teach it manners, then it gets Treats on Command.
Yes. Pretty much.
Honestly, I'm gonna move you guys up.
How do you feel with the Manectric?
You know, I was gonna look up its dex entries. It's constantly discharging electricity and sometimes causes forest fires.
I think we have to put it back then.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And it's Mega Evolution, if we're counting it. Mega Evolution fills its body with a tremendous amount of electricity, but it's too much for Manectric to fully control.
So, there's a reason
and
why...
it irritates it.
Oh no, sorry, there's two reasons. One, this list didn't have Megas on it in the first place, and two, most Megas are just in, like, constant agony.
Yeah. I'll put it back where it came from, but I think it can be a little bit higher up. I'll put it with Electabuzz. Where does Groudon go? Oh, we'll get there.
We will get there. Time for the
My
mice.
back hurts again. I'm not even shrimping. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you got any Tiger Balm? How do you feel about Plusle and Minun? I think they're funky little dudes.
They are very spiffy, they got energy. They do deserve Treats on Command. I don't know where I'd put them though. I think I'll put them like next to the Pichu because they are just little babies as well.
It cheers on friends with pom-poms made of sparks.
They are very happy, good little fellas.
Mm-hmm.
When you have two of them together, they're super cute and they will just like feed off each other's energy. So you need to have one plusle and one minus at like all times.
Yeah. I don't know why I had Pichu so low.
Because everything else is just that much higher. It's not that it's low, it's just that everything else is much better.
Well, Pichu was lower than, like, Arcanine and Ponyton Shuckle.
I mean, Arcanine's a good boy.
He is a good boy. I want them to hold hands.
I do want them to hold hands.
I think I like, Bustle more than I like Minun.
Yeah, I kind of did it that way too. I mean, they're both kind of there.
More, honestly.
They are so happy though. I wish I could just pick them up and nuzzle them, although I'd get sparked.
My back just hurts when I sit up straight for too long. It sounds like you might have scoliosis, my guy. If I need both of them, why do they come in separate games? That's the funny thing. You can get both in the same game. Just one has like a 20% encounter rate, the other has a 1% encounter rate.
Oof.
Volbeat and Illumise.
They're
when I
just...
think of Volbeat, I think of the band.
The band?
Yeah. They're like a country hard rock band.
Yeah, I have no idea.
That's fair. Volbeat lights up its rear at night. It loves Illumise's sweet aroma. Lives around clean ponds. Oh, that's really all it does. It just vibes.
I think its whole purpose in life is just to find Illuminize. That's it.
I've heard people say it's pronounced Illumise.
Illumise? I mean, I can see that.
I like to call it Illumise.
I don't think we can really keep them as pets. These things just do what they want to do with each other.
Yeah. So, yeah, with its sweet aroma, it guides Volbeat to draw signs with a light in the night sky. Yeah, they just vibe. So, outside?
Yeah, outside. I'm guessing it's also like a pet rock because they're just gonna do what they want to do with each other. Yeah. With or without us.
I do love Illumise a bit more than Volbeat, just because I think it looks cute. Put it right next to Diglett.
That's a fair. Roselia.
Another one of my favorites.
I frankly absolutely do adore Roserade, but we don't have Roserade in this game yet. Roselia is small. The only problem I have with it is like when you get one with poison points, so you can't really touch it.
I feel like the poison point would just be like if you were to try and like touch the flowers on its hands.
Possibly.
Maybe the top of its head.
So this is the kind of Pokemon I think would just like to like either walk around your house sometimes and then like go back to a pot and just like sit there for the majority of the day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The beautiful flowers on its arms have toxic thorns. Don't even think about picking those flowers.
I guess we're not touching them. They do give off a relaxing fragrance though. So I'm honestly, these things are like treats on command for me. They're also really small, so they're not like a problem in the house at all.
Yeah, I'll give them treats on command. Honestly, pretty high too.
I mean,
put it right above Jumpluff.
It's only a foot tall, so it's really tiny.
My throat hurts from voice acting for fun all night. I'm sorry to hear that.
Honestly, you could probably have Roselia like be a desk pet as well.
Oh yeah. I swear I've seen an animation of like, what if, you know, real life Pokemon and people are just like vibing. They just have a Roselia just hanging around. They look at it and they smile at each other.
Oh.
They just vibe.
Really do. Unlike Gulpins.
Gulpin.
Gulpin. I swear, like,
Virtually all of Gulpin's body is its stomach. As a result, it can swallow anything. It can swallow something its own size. This Pokemon's stomach contains a special fluid that digests anything.
it's just all mouth. It's all mouth.
Ooh.
I just
It
don't want to be
produces
around him.
gases.
Well, it's just gonna like be a D's nuts joke perpetually.
I'm gonna put it back where it came from.
I think so too. I mean, I don't hate it, so it's near the top of put it back. Next to the Snorlax. Next to the Snorlax. It's about the same, right?
Yeah.
And the
I
Swallow.
like the Dex picture from Scarlet and Violet for Swallow. It's horrifying, but it's silly.
It is that it's all just like stomach. Same with Swalot.
It's like a snake, but round. True. God, I think I need to put Snorlax lower. Because it is a threat. I'm gonna put it right next to Gyarados.
I mean, yeah, it is. I feel like Snorlax is a manageable threat, though.
Yeah.
You put a Jigglypuff next to it, and it's just never waking up.
And then it starves to death.
Yes.
Fair enough.
It is a
I'll put it
non-issue.
Next to the Explodes.
Yeesh.
Carvana and Sharpedo are just threats.
They are. You do have to put these things back. They are very threatening fish, especially when Archie decides to send a Mega Sharpedo against you.
Mm-hmm. They're a bit terrifying.
Put it next to Armastar. Like, the Sharpedo is cool and all, but this thing... Actually, no. So, I can make a argument for Sharpedo, but not for Carniva. Carniva is just gonna gang eat. Sharpedo, however, I believe they talked about this in the anime once, where if it likes you, you can touch its rough skin, and it's not gonna feel rough at all.
Interesting.
There is a slight argument, but for the most part, I think you've got to put these guys back.
Let's see. Nicknamed the Bully of the Sea, Sharpedo is widely feared. It swims very fast.
Its fangs can rip through sheets of iron.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they gotta go back. But I could at least put this one above Snorlax, because it does have a sweet side to it.
Sharpedo sounds a lot like a dolphin. I think it's a shark.
It is definitely
But
a
I see
shark.
where you're coming from.
How do you feel about the round boy?
The round boy.
The roundest.
Whalmer.
Whalmer.
I don't know how big Whalmer is.
It's big. It's 6 feet.
That is a large boy. It's a spherical whale Pokemon with no tail.
I am putting him like right at the top of like outside pet because he's just that good. Same with Warlord. Like if I can have a Warlord, I am having a Warlord.
Wailord is just massive though.
Yeah.
And also it floats.
It does float. It is the funniest thing.
I think they just didn't understand how heavy a whale needed to be.
I think so, because this whale only weighs like 800 pounds and it's like 47 feet long. Is that big? Is that small? Is that small for a whale? Sorry, I have to like convert it to meters.
A blue whale is 100 feet and weigh around 200 tons.
So this is
If
like...
you were to divide that into half,
even half, like the Whalmer is still significantly lighter than it.
so that would be 50 feet long and 100 tons, which is 2 million pounds?
2 million? Excuse me?
Hold on.
I think you mathed that wrong, but yeah, no, a regular blue whale would weigh significantly more than a Whalmer. Like, this thing is about what, 3, 4?
Sorry, 400,000 pounds.
Yeah.
So it is very small.
Yes, these whale lords are actually considerably tiny. You could keep it as an outside pet. I can make the argument. If you had like a ranch, then you'd have a floating whale just there.
Whale Lord's cry just sounds like someone's stomach growling.
The very whale thing.
He'd need to be an outside pet. You know, there was an animation that my husband showed me of, like Whale Lord in the real world. And if they don't eat enough, wishy-washy, they don't weigh enough and they'll just float away.
Oh, the poor whale lord. I guess we'll have to tie string to it.
Numble.
Numble's super cute.
It is cute.
Although its magma can reach almost 2,200 degrees Fahrenheit in its body.
I mean, if it gets wet or if the magma cools, it gets slow. But it seems like it can still move.
I think it'll be fine for the most part. Like, as long as you don't submerge the Numel.
Yeah. No baths.
Well, if you're gonna give it a bath, you'd have to give it a sponge bath. Like a very damp sponge. Not a wet sponge, a damp sponge.
I think I can put Nummel in top manners.
I think so too. As long as it doesn't get on anything like flammable. It is a very slow-moving camel, funny dude.
I'm just gonna adjust this real quick. I'm moving this Drevis up. Yeah, I'm gonna put you right here. Camerupt though.
I think we got a... I don't know. Like, it erupts every 10 years, so it's not like a super huge threat. But it is a huge threat.
It has a volcano inside its body.
Yeah, I think we gotta put it back.
I'm gonna put it back. Just to be safe. I don't hate it though.
Oh, I don't either.
Where's my line of hated Pokemon? I think it's like right here. So I'll put you right next to, right above Mr. Mime.
Ironically, I think it starts at like the Apom for me.
Where did I put Apom?
You probably didn't have it and put it back. I don't like Apom.
Very fair. There it is. I have Apom as an outside pet. Camerupt is the creature you would see and run away for safety. Yeah.
Yeah, Camerupts would like... Oh, Torkoals are great.
They blow a lot of smoke, though.
I mean, if you're looking to smoke some meat...
True. It needs to eat constant amounts of coal. So... Spoilers.
I guess you keep it away from Hank Hill.
I'm sure you could find a way to have Torkoal eat some propane.
Possibly.
I'd keep it as an outside pet, but higher up.
I think
right there.
That would be fine too. Like, you've seen some people with like their pet tortoises go about. Then I'm pretty sure it's just a pet tortoise.
Yeah.
Also, hi Coco Cactus. I've got people joining Mao. Mao?
Hell
Mao.
yeah. I feel so bad for Spoink. It makes me so sad.
Oh yeah, I can't stop bouncing.
Also, I didn't know this. It carries a pearl from Clam Pearl on its head. So that explains where the pearl comes from.
No, it doesn't. These things live on mountains. Where are they getting clam pearls?
Hey, listen, I'm just reading the Pokédex from Fire Red and Leaf Green. And also from Y? Yeah? It's so cute, though.
It is very cute.
It's so sad.
I think you have to keep them as an outside pet so they have plenty of space to, like, bounce and not be interrupted. Because if they're, like, inside, they might get caught on something.
He goes pretty high up. Right next to Lotad and Ludicolo. I'm very indifferent about Grumpig, though.
I don't like the pig. Like, the piglet is fine, but the whole pig is no thank you for me. It's got psycho powers as well.
You have to make a decision. Do you want the pig, the small, cute pig that can die at any moment? Or do you want the big, ugly pig?
You know what? I think because of how it is, I would have to just put both of them back, because I don't think I could care for them.
Oh.
Well, I can't care for the piglet, and I definitely don't want the pig. So if I can't care for the piglet, I can't have the pig.
That's fair.
That's gonna be for me.
Goes at the top of put it back where it came from.
Yes, we love it. We just can't love it.
Grumpig is going lower down.
Unlike Spinda, these guys are so silly.
Spinda.
They're so silly.
They're always dizzy.
I unfortunately think you have to teach them manners, but it can go straight to the top of top manners. You just have to teach it how to control its spin, or like have spin designated rooms for it. You wouldn't want to put it in your room of like glass figmas, would you?
No. Its steps are staggering and unsteady, but Spinda thinks it's walking in a straight line. Walking for a long time makes them feel sick.
Unfortunate. Can they not just like sit down, lie down?
I don't know.
I don't know either. They are so dizzy and silly, but they're so cute.
They're very cute. I like that there's a chance of getting a Spindle with a pattern where it's just bald.
Yeah. I mean, there's also a chance to get a pattern where it's a heart on its face or something. Because it does just get circles, and if they overlap right, you do get a heart.
Mm-hmm.
Trapinge.
So many.
So many Spindas?
So many trivia.
Yeah.
Some of Spinda's Pokédex entries mention the odds of two Spinda having the same spot pattern as less than 1 in 4 billion. Since Spinda's spots are based on its personality value, which is a 32-bit number, a simplistic model would put the odds at 1 in 4,294,967,296, which is indeed smaller than 1 in 4 billion. However, it is actually possible for two personality values to produce spot patterns that are visually identical, so the real odds are somewhat higher.
If you scroll down, there's a excerpt from the anime, or a picture from the anime, and it's just like a colony of Spindas. It is so cute. Like, I'm gonna show my chat
so
that. Look,
cute.
look at all those Spindas.
They're just vibing.
They're all just around, spinning, all derping over each other.
Yeah, I think I would love to keep a Spinda as a pet.
I think so too. It'd be pretty funny.
But I think you do have to teach it manners and tell it to stay in, like, the designated spin room.
Definitely. Otherwise, it will cause trouble, but you could still cuddle it. And these things are, but they're 3 feet, so they're like the size of a good-sized teddy bear.
They're the size of a toddler.
They are the size of a toddler.
Honestly, you could just keep it, or think of it as a toddler.
I guess, you know what? Yeah. A toddler that can't control itself very well. Trapinge, though.
Oh, I found the picture. Oh,
Found the
thank
picture?
God. Children, this is dirt. Dirt?
Dirt?
Dirt? Dirt? Dirt?
What did you find the picture of?
Oh, Trapinch, I'm just feeling real low. I can hyper beam.
Oh, it can hyper
Shit,
beam.
for real? There's a Trapinch stapler.
Oh my goodness.
I love Trapinch. I need to see. It's a patient hunter. It makes sand traps. Oh. I think I could have it in Treats on Command.
You know, okay,
Because
so
if you don't have sand, you don't have to worry about it doing that.
I need you to search up Trapinch Turchwig.
Oh yeah, sus amogus.
Yes. So if you look at you can paint a Trapinch to look like a Turchwig, which is funny. I do agree. You can put it in Treats in Command. It is very silly, and it is very slow.
Mm-hmm. He's just a little fella.
Iron little fella. I'm gonna put you right behind the Bulbasaur.
Baby.
So, did you know that Trapinch actually has the highest attack stat of its line?
Mm-hmm. That is bizarre.
Actually, I think it's because it's an antlion.
Fair.
So antlions in real life have like a very weird stages of life, where the first section of the antlion's, I guess, stage of life is a very good hunter, but once it molts, it kind of just loses everything.
I feel like part of why it has such a high attack stat and it loses it when it evolves is because of its mouth.
Yeah, it's all mouth.
Yeah. So, yeah, he gets treats. Just don't have any sand in the house.
Definitely no sand, otherwise it will just.
Vibrava, I'm indifferent about. I would probably keep it as an outside pet, just with all the other birds.
I think so too. It doesn't have like massive zoomies like Yanma.
But it is a dragonfly.
Well, it makes ultrasonic waves though, so it could shatter glass.
Yeah. And the waves it generates by rubbing its wings together cause severe headaches.
Yeah, so I guess I'll put it lower.
Prey faint melts them with acid.
Ooh. I mean, we're not prey though. But I am putting it next to the Yanma.
Oh, Flygon gets 100 attack?
Does it? Oh, it does.
Let me see. Yeah, 100 attack. Okay.
That's weird.
Well, regardless. Yeah, Vibrava, outside pet. Very hesitantly. Flygon, though. I like Flygon.
I think Flygon can actually be really up there as an outside pet.
Yeah. Yeah, it creates sandstorms. And it vibes. Put you right next to Whalmer.
I'm gonna.
Eating sand is pretty nice, but you have to think about the consequences.
You do. I'm gonna put it next to Butterfree. Cacnea. I do like Cacnea, but they are little gang.
The cactus likes the cactus.
Cactus does like the cactus. They can gang though, but they don't often gang. I'm gonna put Cacnea in top manners, but near the top with Spinda. Because as much as you like them, like you might get into a James issue where they will hug you and it's gonna hurt.
Yeah. I think it is cute. I'd keep it as an outside pet though. I'm gonna put you... I think right here is good. I hope we get Mega Flagon for the next Legends game.
Mega Flagon would be good. Cacturn, however, needs to be an outside pet. Because it is like nocturnal, and it's gonna be walking around your house at night when you're trying to sleep.
Yeah.
So you just gotta have it like be outside and just, you know, go hunting at night. That's what it's gonna do. It might be a little spooky, but you'll get used to it.
Yeah.
But then that also means you have like a night watchman.
True. There is that trainer from the anime that looks like a
Cacturn?
Cacturn.
I vaguely remember that.
They have purple hair. Harley. Yeah. Yeah, no, he's dressed exactly like Cacturn. Or they?
They? I think it's a dude.
I think so too, but he's very flamboyant. Yeah, male.
He's got the mannerisms as a girl, though. I don't know.
Yeah, flamboyant.
Flamboyant. Swablu, though. Swablu is... Oh, I can put him so far up high. Let's go Swably. Oh...
It's so cute.
Swablu can honestly just have treats whenever it wants.
Mm-hmm.
They must-
Altaria?
Yes.
Have you seen the picture of the wet Altaria?
I have. It is so cute and funny that it's just like soggy cat. It's just soggy fluffy cat. And it's like
It looks like a drowned cat.
it does look like a drowned. It's like, okay, so you know how like there's some of those like Russian cat pictures where they like just look menacing and ugly as heck, and then when they're wet,
They look like demons.
yeah, it's kind of like that, but not as angry.
They even have Mega Altaria.
So also, Altaria is only 4'11". No, sorry, Mega Altaria is 4'11". A normal Altaria is like 3 feet, and I'm sure a lot of it's also fluff. So you could have them walking around your house as well. And I'm comfortable to say you can have them have treats on command, no manners whatsoever. It could just like crawl into bed with me whenever it wants.
Mm-hmm.
I'll wake up
feel
to
like
being
I
smothered
heard-
by its cloud.
Oh, and Swablu like to land on people's heads and act like a hat.
Oh, I'm putting it higher then. Honestly, I think I can put it like in between the Volpies. That's
Yeah,
so cute.
Altaria is a very kind Pokemon.
It's like a Lapras of the
It
sky.
hums. I love Altaria. They're so cute.
Definitely a Lapras of the sky.
Mm-hmm. Zangoose. I feel like all of its Pokédex entries are gonna be like, oh, it hates Viper.
So it's a good fella as long as you don't have Survivors. We could give it treats. It looks like a little punk, but I'm sure it's fine.
I know it's supposed to be a mongoose, but it's a big cat.
It is a big cat. Definitely a big cat. I'm also treats on command. Just keep it away from Survivors.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put you right next to Ampharos. Seviper, I don't like. Seviper can go back where it came from.
Isn't Survivor like also really mean?
I think so, yeah.
It doesn't say anything about it being mean. It just hates Zangoose. There's nothing in its dex entry. They just hate each other.
It sharpens its sword-like tail on hard rocks, it hides in tall grass, and strikes unwary prey with venomous fangs. So yeah, it just wants to cause issues.
It is just a mean Snoodle. I mean, if it was a cute Snoodle, it'd be fine, like an Ekans, but this is a mean Snoodle. It's got the fangs.
It is Big Snoodle.
Big Snoodle.
It's also almost 9 feet long.
Oh gosh, that is long. I'm putting you... I mean, if it was smaller, I'd put it higher, but like, you can actually go behind the Weedle.
Where did I put Arbok?
Arbok was in put to work, because we decided they could be good for pest control.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna put it right next to Lickitung. snakes are cool, but a venomous one with a dagger on its tail, nah.
Nah.
As an Australian, I would just say a viper is just another creature. Very true.
That's true for you guys. I'm up here in Canada. Our biggest issue are moose.
Meese.
Meese, yes. The big old moose doodles. You do not want to tangle with those.
When I lived in Washington, our biggest threat was Sasquatch. Oh, and bears. Lots
Brown
of
or
bears.
black bears?
Brown bears.
Those are the ones you have to flee from, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think the black bears you can throw hands with because they are smaller, but brown bears you cannot throw hands with.
If bears are so dangerous, then explain this. They're tiny, cute little ears.
I can't explain it.
But yeah, here in Texas, what's the big threat here in Texas, babe? Big animal threat. People.
You sure it's not the weather?
People. The weather too, yeah. Interesting that Paddington bear, isn't he like a teddy bear that came to life?
No, Paddington apparently was adopted by some other Brit bears.
Did y'all know Snorlax is based off a real guy? I did read that.
How do we feel about the sun and moon rocks?
I was reading the dex entries for Lunatone. It just vibes and stares at people, and that puts people to sleep.
So it's just another pet rock?
Soul Rock likes to soak up sun. And it reads the emotions of others. Yeah, I think they're just pet rocks.
Fair. I think Soul Rock can be higher than Lunatone, though. Or, yeah, definitely. Like, I can see someone walking around with the Soul Rock, but a Lunatone, I think it just, like, stay in one spot more often than not.
Yeah.
Because it's not reading emotions, right?
It can read emotions.
It can.
Yeah, I'll put it right next to, like, a Diglett and Larvitar and stuff.
So I will put the Lunatone with the other pet rocks, but Soul Rock, I'm going to put it, like, a little bit higher. A little bit higher with the Nose Pass. Because I have preferences.
Speaking of which, I should keep all the pet rocks together. Lunatone, Nosepass, Geodude, Pupitar, Sudowoodo, Nut.
Yes, Nut. The
Lairon.
Nut.
Nah. Okay. Barboach.
Apparently it's slimy, and it's just a fish.
I like the whiskers, that's about it.
It is funny. I mean, it is a precursor to a catfish.
You make a good point. I'll put it with the other fish.
I put my fish.
Catfish? They ick me out.
Do they? I actually like Wishcash a little bit. It's got a funny derpy face.
He is a silly little guy, but yeah, catfish, with like the way they catch catfish, like they just plunge their hand into the water and just catch them like that. It icks me out. But Wizcatch can go with the other fish, but he'd probably go a little bit higher up.
I think so too. I mean, I feel like he'd be a little bit more affectionate than the other fish.
Oh yeah, giant catfish are freaky. How big is him?
He's only 3 feet.
2'11". How big is him? 2'11", 52 pounds.
He's a hefty little fella.
Yeah, he's not higher than Remoraid though.
But Remoraid is just gun fish.
I like his cry.
Oh, that's true. I do like Wishcash more than Remoraid though.
Fair enough.
Corefish.
Eat people in South America? I don't want to think about that.
Oh.
Catfish are massive, yeah. They freak me out. Corefish.
Corfish. I think Corfish is a funny little guy. He's very derpy.
He's a fun little guy, but I think you'd go with the other fish.
I can justify putting him up higher. I mean, Ash's Corfish was pretty funny.
Fair.
But not all Corfish are made like equal.
Massive?
Corfish next to the pet rock. No, the Nosepass.
Crawdont.
Crawdont, I think, is a menace.
Extremely violent nature.
Yeah, you gotta put those things back. They are... Look at their Scarlet Violet dex entry. It's just terrorizing a bunch of tadpoles. Or polytoads. Polywags.
Oh, poor babies.
Yeah, it's just terrorizing them.
I think it's a neat Pokemon to like use in a battle, but
It is really
no,
cool,
they're
but it is a
menaces.
menace. More so than for Alligator.
You know, oh, apparently Baltoy, the thing on its bottom is it's 1 foot.
That's a foot?
Apparently that's a foot.
Huh.
I think Baltoy is neat. It would be fun to have around because it just spins all the time. I think I could teach it manners and just, you know, have it around, be like, hey, yo, Baltoy, spin for me.
I could see it just like vibing a lot of the time. It would make like a good kind of pet, a good little pet. Top manners, but I'm putting it like kind of low. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's not an outside pet. It can stay inside.
Yeah, I put it lower. You know, honestly, I could put Crobat higher because it evolves with friendship.
It needs to have the love. Where I put Crobat?
So put you right there.
There. Claydol is also like, I guess it's technically a robot because it was made with like clay for 20,000 years ago.
4'11" and weighs 238 pounds. Massive.
It do be flying around too, though.
If it gets wet, its body melts.
That's not good.
Oh, but it uses psychic power to protect itself. I feel pretty indifferent about it. I could just have it as an outside pet, as like a pet rock, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair. It is a very pet rocky thing. It does. I mean, it can go grocery shopping with you.
True. I don't think I would take it with me though.
No, it's a little too hefty.
I want a Pokemon that I could put in like the kid carrier on the cart.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. Like a Psyduck.
Yeah, where did I put Psyduck? I think I could probably put Psyduck higher. Where are you?
So, I really love Laleeps and Cradillies. The problem is these things live on the sea floor.
Yeah.
I think they're also like chill to not live on the sea floor, but the sea floor seems to be their main environment.
There's Psyduck. I think I could put Psyduck in top manners. Put it with the other fish. Yeah, Laleep is interesting.
It is also just a fossil Pokemon, so they don't really do much. They kind of, it's a filter feeder and it catches fish that swim by.
Yeah. I feel like they'd both just be like pet rocks.
Essentially. I am going to put them like near the top of outside pet though. Because I really like them.
Ridley looks neat.
I love how its eyes are like inside its mouth or something, and it's got those eyes outside. Anorith?
Some get teeth on teeth.
Is this a shrimp? I feel like this is a shrimp. This is a proto shrimp, right?
Shrimp. It's so cute though. Look at those big beady eyes and tell me you don't love it.
Little bug eyes. It is cute.
lived in the sea, hunted with claws, lived in the sea. Man, that's really all they gotta say about it. I guess I'd keep it outside so it could, like, play in the pond.
The fish.
With the fish.
It goes with the fish. The fish, the fish list. Only above Omnimite.
Armaldo, though.
Got those beady looking eyes.
It's a little derpy. Tough armor.
Got sturdy plates, it can cut through anything.
This Pokemon is said to have walked on its hind legs, which would have been more convenient for life on land.
I think
So
this is a precursor to Scyther somehow.
it swims using its wings. I'd never considered that. It went to shore after evolving. Well, get your Pokédex entries straight.
Strange. There's really not much to go off this thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, so sorry.
I can put it at, like, the bottom of outside pet.
Yeah.
Hi, Twilly. Welcome.
I'll put him right next to Leap. When the moon hits the eye like a big pizza pie.
Feebas now. Feebas. You have to really love it.
I do love Feebas. I think
like
it's
Feebas?
cute in an ugly way, like a pug.
It's honestly just brown Magikarp to me.
Mm-hmm. But
Put
the
it.
thing is, you have to love it if you want the graceful majesty of,
Melodic.
Milotic. God, my brain.
I can put it at
Stop
the top of
working for
Fish because it needs to be in a pond. I don't.
Very true.
Yeah, I would not put the thing in a tank if I didn't have a big enough tank.
Oh, there you guys are.
Although I don't know how I feel about Milotic either. It is like it's 20 feet long.
It is big fish.
This big fish. Is it bigger than a Gyarados?
Excellent question.
Gyarados is also 20 feet long. It's 21. This is 20. So Gyarados is slightly longer than it.
2104.
Yeah. Just a little. Just pretty fish.
But I feel like it could coil up pretty well.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. I feel like Milotic could fit inside your home. It would just need like a designated Milotic rooms.
It says that they live in the bottom of large lakes.
I mean, would you install a doggy door for the Milotic?
Probably. Imagine getting a full body hug from a Milotic.
I'm not sure if it'd be like scaly or something else.
Excellent question. I'm putting Milotic at the top. Well, I'm gonna put it in.
I could put it in Top Manners next to Spinda. It's got Milotic
Yeah.
rooms.
Let me see. I don't control the shit that YouTube do.
Oh, we're almost done. We've got like a little bit under 20 Pokemon. No, 20.
Hell yeah. Sorry, I'm just messing with something real quick.
So a little under 40 Mons left.
Ultra low latency does... Hello? I was reading that. Closed captions 144... 1440p and 4K resolutions. Yeah, I don't know. I'll mess with this later. Cast form.
Ah, yes. Cast form. I don't like it because it looks like a pair of balls. Just perpetually.
You know, I usually hear people say that it looks like boobs,
Really?
but
I mean, it's a head.
Fair
I
enough.
guess I can see the boobs, but I keep thinking it's a pair of genitals.
fair.
It's not bad though. I mean, when it transforms, it's fine, but it's getting stuck with a cast form kind of really sucks. It's not a good Pokemon. Fair. It's really mediocre. It's really mid.
I can change its cells.
How often are you ever gonna see it in any other form than normal and sunny, though?
I mean, rainy days, you'll see the rain form.
Depending on where you live. Like, if you're living in a very snowy area, it's gonna be a snow form all the time.
Oh god, where did I put it? Okay. I think I put it in outside pet. Just let it vibe with the Soul Rock.
I think, yeah, I'll put it in the bottom of outside pet. I don't hate it. It's just not that anything.
Interesting?
It's not interesting at all. It's definitely not something I'd go out to the pet shop and adopt.
Yeah. It is true about pet rats. Some of them do have massive balls.
That is not something I need to hear today.
Kecleon just vibes.
I think I don't want it as an inside pet. Because, like, what happens if I just trip over it?
So in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, it changes its hue to blend into its surroundings. If no one takes notice of it for too long, it will pout and never reveal itself.
Wow.
Very moody. I think he's just a funky little dude.
He's a funky little dude.
I worry that if I keep him as an outside pet,
you'd never find him.
Upset if I don't come back to see him on time.
I think you'd have to teach him manners. Specifically, have a Kecleon room where you'd have to feel around to look for the Kecleon.
I'm gonna put you. Honestly, I'm kind of meh about it in general, but I'm gonna put it above Unknown and Raikou.
Fair. I got near the bottom with the Sudowoodo.
Fair.
I like Shuppet, but Shuppet is like just not a good fella.
It absorbs negative emotions. Shuppet is attracted by feelings of jealousy and vindictiveness. If someone develops strong feelings of vengeance, this Pokemon will appear in a swarm and line up beneath the eaves of that person's home.
Yeah, they grow by feeding on dark emotion and vengefulness and envy. So the Shuppet's just never gonna be anything but a Shuppet around me.
Yeah, we like to vibe.
We're not angry, vindictive people.
Shun the house where Shuppet gather in the growing dust. I mean, I think it's... Oh, look at the Pokédex entry for it in Scarlet and Violet. It's just sticking its tongue out.
It does be doing that. It do be bleh.
Hello, some British dude. Thank you for the Mirror's Edge, by the way.
So, I'm hoping that Shuppet does get a different regional form. Because it literally is just like a ball with a rag.
It's like a bed sheet.
Essentially. So they've also got this thing in Japan called a Teru Teru Bonsai or something? Or Tezu Tezu?
Tezu Bonsai.
Oh, Teru Teru Bonzu. T-E-R-U-T. Yeah.
Bonzu.
Yeah. So you hang up these little things when it's raining to drive away the rain. So I could see like a water type version of a Shuppet that's just one of these.
Those things are cute. I would make a bunch of those.
They are cute.
I would also, quick side tangent. I really want to do the thing where you make, what is it, 100 origami cranes, or is it 1,000?
I think it's 1,000.
Either way, I want to learn how to make origami cranes. But yeah, I'm gonna put Shuppet in top manners.
Yeah, I feel that too. Like, you can teach it manners.
If it gets hungry, I'll just let it go and be like, hey, go to the city and get some food. I think it'd be right in the middle, though, right next to Porygon 2.
As long as you, like, keep it away from any teenage girls, because they always feel so vindictive and angry and jealous.
True. Jigglypuff is not in top tier because they like to sing, and if it's constantly singing, you're constantly sleeping. So you have to teach it manners so that it sings at the right times. Hey Jigglypuff, it's nap time. Can you serenade me real quick?
Thanks, Puffball.
Yeah, things like that.
Unless you have that one special Jigglypuff that likes to sing punk rock. That one doesn't put people to sleep.
True. My Jigglypuffs are well trained. Well, not all of them are. That's cute and kind of sad.
Banette?
There's a substitute doll that turns into Bayonette. I would love to have a substitute doll. They're so cute.
They are. So, okay. If you find a shiny green Sandshrew, it does look like a substitute doll.
Oh, you can buy it from the Pokemon Center. $35.99.
Yep.
And they're sold out, of course they are.
Always. Bayonets have been like... I think you can give Bayonettes treats on command because it has been like a discarded toy, and it does need the love. It needs the love.
Yeah. I'd give it treats on command. They do look like little rapscallions, but...
I'm sure it's
they can control their
fine.
mouth. I'm gonna put it right next to, Sableye.
I don't have Sableye anywhere near there. Where did I even put Sableye? I don't even see it anywhere.
Well, because of husband, I put Sableye in treats on command.
Yeah, I think it's in top manners somewhere.
That's his little guy.
Oh, I lost my Banette. Oh, I put it next to the Pikachus.
Duskull.
I think these are also Spooky Dookies.
They are spooky dookies.
If it finds bad children and won't listen to its parents, it'll spirit them away. Or so it's said. It loves the crying of children. It startles bad kids by passing through walls and making them cry. That's not nice.
You know, I think Duskull might have to go back where it came from.
I think so too. And Dusclops as well, because they're spooky dooky and they eat souls.
Duskull will go right in the middle, because I do think it's kind of cute. Dusclopso will go pretty low, right next to Shiftry, actually.
Dusclops and stay next to the Shedinja. They do the same thing.
What's this stream about? We're rating all the Pokemon one generation at a time.
On how good of pets they are. Oh, Tropius though. Tropius. You gotta love Tropius.
Apparently the bananas are delicious.
Yes, they are, and they like people. They're good plants. Although I
think
can't keep them inside the house because they're just big.
Yeah. It's a high outside pet. God, there's gonna be a tier of just plants that need to be outside.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Like, I can make an argument that Tropius is as good as having a Whale Lord.
It's 6 feet 7 inches.
It can almost come inside the house.
I mean, honestly, you could also, like, ride it to, like, go into town.
You could. I think it can learn fly.
I think it does, yeah. My whole thing is, like, these outside pets, you know, I'm living on a farm. These Pokemon are, you know, they live on either in the house, with me, just little farmhouse, or if they're outside, you know, they're on the pastures. There's a barn, there's a giant pond, a lake, all of that.
They are well accommodated.
I mean, shit, could just consider it Pokepelago. How do you feel about Chimecho? I like Chimecho.
I think it's a very good Pokemon. It's very cute. And it doesn't really do much except, like, chimes.
Yeah. I feel like the chimes might get annoying, so I might put it in taught manners.
Probably good. It does...
I would want it to be inside, though, because if it's outside, it's going to get blown away by the wind.
Very true. It does also, like, cling to trees, though. That's the thing. It's got a suction cup on it.
That's a suction cup?
That's a suction cup.
What? Oh my god, it does look like a suction cup.
No, it uses the sucker on its head to hang from trees or eaves, and it produces different tones.
Huh. I just thought it was just like a ball, like you just grab onto it and shake it. I didn't think
it's
that was a suction.
That's a suction cup. I mean, you
That's
could have it like
wild.
as an well, I put it in top manners, but like it would probably just stay right outside your porch.
True. Thank you, some British dude.
That's you're learning new things. Like I didn't think that was a suction cup until now either.
Yeah. I like Absol. Absol is one of my favorite Pokemon. It does warn you of upcoming disasters.
Yes, Absol's a very good dog, cat, fox thing.
With a primarily white feline-like body. I think everything about it is just, it can sense impending natural disasters.
Yeah.
It lives a long time too, so it'd probably be a really good service animal.
Oh, definitely. I mean, if it can sense disasters, then wouldn't it be like a great service animal? Like, yeah. You can have treats on command. I would give it whatever it wants whenever it wants, especially because we know it doesn't give disasters. It just warns people of it.
Yeah. Although it's said to bring disaster, in actuality, this Pokemon possesses a calm disposition and warns people of any crises that loom.
It is a good fellow.
People just got scared of its appearance. I'm putting it in traits on command.
Yeah.
You can go right next to Roselia. What is happening in my chat?
What is happening? Are you getting bot rated?
No, they're just getting a bit rowdy. Why not?
I mean, why not?
Why not?
Why not give it treats on command?
Do I put it next to Wobbuffet or do I put it higher? Because it's just a happy little guy.
I don't even know where Wobbuffet is anymore.
Oh.
I'm like losing track of a lot of Pokemon at this point.
Yeah.
There's so many of them.
Look at its tail to determine if it's angry. When angered, this Pokemon will be slapping the ground with its tail.
That is so funny. Yeah. Okay, so I put Wobbuffet in.
Gather on moonlit nights to play by squeezing up against each other. By being squeezed, this Pokemon gains endurance and is trained to dole out powerful counterattacks.
That's kind of funny.
They're so cute.
They are. I'm putting it higher. I'm putting it next to the Azumarill. No, putting it behind Wingull.
Honestly, I think it would just want to like squeeze up against you and play. So I'm gonna put it with the other teensy little babies.
He just wants a lot of hugs.
A little guy.
Snorunt, though.
Just like Snorunt.
Yeah, just like Snorunt.
Just toss him in the freezer.
I don't think Snowrunts want to be in the freezer.
It eats only snow and ice.
Well, maybe it does want to be in the freezer then. They just look so cold. I thought you'd want to be warm.
But they're always shivering.
They are always shivering. They can have treats on command.
In cold areas, it bounces happily around even in environments as cold as negative 150 degrees Fahrenheit.
I think all it wants is snow cones every day.
I want snow cones every day.
I don't.
He's a little guy that I think just wants snow cones on command.
Yes, snow cones all the time. Shaved ice, snow cones, ice cream. We're good. We vibe with that.
Walks up to you, starts shivering. Oh boy, it's snow cone time. Glalie though.
They're kind of spooky. I don't like, especially from playing Repo so much. These things are gonna spook me.
Yeah. It freezes moisture in the air.
So it perpetually makes the space around it cold.
Yeah.
I might have to put them back.
Yeah, I might have to put it back too. It looks spooky. It does frozen spooky stuff. I don't think it's worse than Grimer, though.
Definitely not.
The boy
Well, this can only go in like one spot.
would commit AZ for.
He's just a round fella. He's just the roundest fella. You've seen the Pokemon geographics for it. They slap their bellies. It's so cute. They're round. They're so round.
Hello, boy.
So friend-shaped. Nothing more to say about Sfeel.
He is here.
He's here.
There it is. Pokey Earth for Sfeel. I won't show too much of it because I might get taken down because of it. They just sit in the ice. They
Slap their
roll
bellies.
around. There's a belly slap.
Cutest, roundest boy.
They're so cute. You can go right next to Wooper.
Celios are still cute though. Walreign's not so much, but Celio I can give him treats still.
Put him right next to Dugong. They'll have a nice conversation.
They're very Sealy fellas.
Honestly, Walrein can go back where it came from, but I'm wondering if maybe they can do work.
Well, I think they can. They can. What is it?
They shatter ice with their big tusks.
10 tons in one blow. These are herd Pokemon though, so you'll if you see them in the wild, there's gonna be a lot of them.
Yeah, but they also protect each other, so they'd probably protect you.
Probably.
So I'm gonna put it to work. Put you right there. Well, no, below Lantern. Lantern's cute. Oh. So you remember how the Pokédex said that Spoink's pearl is from Clampearl?
Yeah.
Clampearl's face is on that pearl. It's the pink pearl.
So Spunks are carrying around dead Clampearls.
That's what it seems like.
I'm still really confused on how Spoinks have Clampearls when Clampearls live in a deep ocean and Spoinks live on mountaintops. I think it makes no sense at all to me.
Once in a lifetime, it makes a magnificent pearl. Oh, it makes a single pearl during its lifetime. The pearl is said to amplify psychic power.
So is
Interesting.
the Pokemon the pearl or the clam?
I'm not sure. Despite its appearance, it's carnivorous. It clamps down on its prey with both sides of its shell and doesn't let go until they stop moving. Jesus.
Really don't know how I feel about the Clampearl line. At all. It's fish?
Clampearl is cute. Would I have it as an outside pet, though?
Honestly, I'd probably put it as the bottom of the fish list.
Yeah. It is a bit mean. I'll put it right next to Shelter.
Very good, me too. Huntail, I think this is also a deadly fish.
So...
No, it's
I
not.
don't remember much about Huntail. I know that Gorbis is very vicious. Yeah, Huntail is also vicious. Its tail is shaped like a fish. It uses the tail to attract prey, then swallows the prey whole with its large gaping mouth. Swims like a fish, or like a snake.
Oh, Gorbis are also cruel. Apparently, that's it's saying that in Alpha Sapphire. I guess we put these fish back. These are not good fish.
Did you put them back? You can go with Amistar. Gorbis looks pretty, but again, yeah, that's just a...
It's a meanie. It can go next to
It's a
Tentacruel.
meanie.
And Omnistar. Actually, Omnistar, yeah.
It siphons the body fluids of prey through its thin tubular mouth.
Oh, ooh, that's gross. That's gross.
Brody.
Brody.
You know, you're gonna go lower. Just because you're pretty doesn't mean you're a good Pokemon. I would use Huntail as a whip. You probably could. It's got a strong spine.
It does.
Relicanth.
You know what? I can probably put this thing at the top of the fish list. It's like the slowest fish in existence. I like the fish.
Vibes.
He really just do be vibing.
Yeah,
I would love to have like
100
100 of these things just at a big pond.
Yeah. He's just vibing. Honestly, I'm not that big on Love Disc.
I mean, you already have your forever partner, so you don't need to find 2 love discs.
Yeah.
I'm not too big on it either. We can...
Jesus. If it's left on its own, it becomes despondent, leaving itself open to attack. That is when Pelipper snatched them up.
Oh, poor thing. No, I mean, I can put it at near the top of the fish list. I can't.
Yeah.
It's shaped like a heart. It's just a heart-shaped fish.
I'd probably just keep it as an outside pet with the other fish.
Yeah.
But yeah, Relicanth is just a coelacanth.
It really is.
And apparently that's how you pronounce it.
I like Relnicanth.
Yeah, Relicanth is cool.
Well, I think the Feebas and Love Disc can have fun with each other.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Bagon. Aren't Bagons like super angy?
I think they're super angy because they want to fly. They're constantly headbutting stuff.
You'd have to teach these things manner. A lot of manners if you want to keep it around. I mean, Endgold, do you want a Salamence?
Aren't Salamence like really mean?
They can become uncontrollable if enraged. Yeah, they lose all sense of self and destroy everything around them. So I think we can put most of the Bagon line back. These things are fighting creatures.
Itself is fine. It just wants to fly, so it just jumps off of cliffs and stuff.
Headbutts
I could
things.
keep it as an outside pet, but because of what it evolves into, would you put all of them back?
I mean, I don't know.
You could just like tape an Everstone to its back so it can't reach it.
I mean, I could tape an Everstone to Shalgon's back. That would also work.
True. Salamence can learn Wish. Did not know that.
That's I don't know if that's funny or unfortunate.
Let's see what it says about Shelgon. Oh.
It's a slow little tank.
The shell peels off the instant it evolves. So it's just mid-transformation. I think it's fine.
We can keep them as outside pets, but that Salamence has got to go back.
Yeah. I'm gonna put Salamence right with Gyarados. I'm sure they'd have fun together.
Probably. I mean, they're just gonna like fight all the time, but I guess they like fighting.
As long as it's nowhere near me or my farm.
What the heck did I put Gyarados? I don't even see that one now.
Oh, Gyarados is near the bottom for me, because they just rampage.
Oh, I see it now. Oh, goodness. So many Pokemon. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 Pokemon left.
You know what? That's fair. Bagon wished so hard to be able to fly. Once it becomes a Salamence, its wish came true.
But because its wish came true, it's still angry. It's even angier.
Oh yeah, now that it's not frustrated not being able to fly, now it can focus its anger in somewhere else. Beldum just vibe.
Does it eat anything? I want to put it in treats on command because it's just like there.
It says it just has magnetism inside of its body.
Yeah, I don't know. I like them. They're cool looking.
Oh.
They're kind of cute looking, but they're just I don't know.
Metang adores magnetic minerals, so it pursues nose pass at speeds exceeding 60 miles per hour.
That's right, they do that. They can zoom after nose passes. It's so funny.
They fly all over the place. And Metagross.
It is a brainy metal boy.
Yeah. It just talks about how smart it is. And it flies. Yeah, I think I could keep all of them as outside pets.
Probably. Metagross probably lower though, because it can just like cling on to something and explode if it doesn't think it can win. So it is very
fair.
petty.
I'm gonna put these two with the birds, and then Metagross. Put you lower. You can go hang out with the rock pets.
I think it wants to hang out with the nose pass. I'll let them hang out with the nose pass.
You know what? You make an excellent point.
I mean, if it's chasing after nose pass, you might as well just give it a nose pass.
Mm-hmm. There you go. You can hang out with nose pass. The Reggies. We're on to the legendaries now.
I don't know how I feel about any of the Reggies. They kind of just
Reggie Rock. If it gets damaged, it finds rocks.
Do they even like? What do they do? They're not guardians, are they?
They used to be. Reggie Rock was sealed away by people long ago. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah, I think they just vibe, so they'd probably be good guardians, so...
I mean, so...
Reggie Rock can protect the land, Reg Ice can protect from the mountainside. You can just go with the other rock pets, I guess?
I think they're all just rock pets. They're all just outside pets. There's nothing too interesting about them. That's kind of lackluster for a legendary trio. Well, not legendary trio, pseudo-legendary trio?
They come from the Stone Age, the Ice Age, and the Bronze Age?
The future!
Oh, I just realized. Reg Ice
Future!
faces towards their left, Reggie Rock faces to their right, and Reggie Seal just faces forward.
It do be like that.
Let's see. If I remember correctly, I don't know if it's a fanfic or not, but like the Reggies were created by people, and then they realized that they were too powerful, so they sealed them away.
Well, it sounds like a skill issue.
No, I'm sorry, I'm completely wrong. Reggie Gigas, like, towed the land, did a bunch of stuff to help people, and so to thank it, they created their 3 Reggies, and then they sealed them away for some reason.
Maybe they didn't need them anymore.
Maybe.
Like putting them in cold storage.
They are based off of golems. Reg Ice's body was made during an ice age, can't be melted. Slept in a great glacier, can't be melted by magma. Yeah, Reg Ice just vibes. Reggie Steel was imprisoned by people in ancient times. Very tough metal, hollow.
I do have a very funny thing about Registeel though. For some odd reason, whenever I play Pokerogue, I encounter like an asinine amount of them. Like, there was one playthrough I encountered like 5 Registeels for like no reason. 5 of them.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do have 150 in defense and special defense.
They're not that strong though. They don't deal damage.
No, they need like, what do you call it? The seismic toss or something.
That does damage based on health or level, which also does like nothing.
Well, I guess they could just like toxic stall.
Good toxic soul. I think gyro ball works with those things because they're slow. They have a high defense.
True.
That if they can learn body press, that would also really. But
I like the Laddie twins.
Laddie twins can have treats on command. I would almost dare say put them in AZ if they could just. They could do it themselves, honestly. You know, they can also transform into whatever they want.
Mm-hmm. They turn into a woman and they kiss Ash.
Yes, they can also turn into different Pokemon whenever they want to as well. Like there was one time, the Laddie twins turned into like a Salamence and a Dragonite.
Mm-hmm.
Putting them at the top of treats on command.
I have them just below the Vulpix and Blaziken.
Fair.
They're great.
They are
Just
great.
not quite as great. Although...
Well, you know what? I might put them lower because, like, how often are you
Swablu is
actually
a
going to
hat.
see them? Swablu is
Fair.
a hat.
I'm gonna put them right underneath Quagsire. Ugh, Regice would be cracked if it was in Gen 1. Okay, Kyogre and Groudon. Massive threat to the entire world.
Yes. I think they can also go back, but I wouldn't call them as bad as, like, Mewtwo. As long as you don't bug them, they don't do anything.
Yeah.
It's just, like, really middle of the barrel. Like, this is a threshold. Like, these are massive threats, yes? Hold on.
Have you seen Kyogre smile?
Seen what, sorry?
Have you seen Kyogre smile?
I have not.
It is terrifying. Let's see. I'm gonna put it right there.
Oh, that is terrifying.
All of those teeth. Horrifying.
Why does a sea whale have razor teeth?
I think it's supposed to be based off of orcas, killer whales, which have a bunch of teeth.
True. I think these are also like biblical creatures, I think. Like Behemoth, Leviathan, and then whatever the heck Rayquaza is.
Oh, let's see. Kyogre special attack, and special defense and defense stats are the reverse of Groudon's.
Neat. I don't want to see them in real life.
Fair.
I don't think Rayquaza wants to see people in real life either, because this thing is just Angie. It doesn't do anything unless it's like, it has to.
Kyogre may be a personification of Earth's oceans. Its conflicts with Groudon is similar to that of Leviathan and Behemoth, which start a battle that would kill them both at the end of time.
Yeah, that's it. Biblical creatures.
Orcas are only really friendly with humans until they want to kill them, like with what happened at SeaWorld.
Yep.
I will make this statement now. I am against aquariums and most zoos. I think the ones that are actually like there to help endangered species are great, but most of them are just like tourist attractions. Tourist traps.
Yeah. I think aquariums are a little bit better, but not if they're housing sharks. If it's like housing small fish, it's fine, but not like big fish.
Yeah. God, Rayquaza.
Rayquaza kind of fits with the trio. Like I don't trust having one around. If it's there, then it's there for a reason. I mean, actually, you know what? You could put it to work.
Fair.
It.
You can put it to work?
You put it to work. It does the job of making sure people don't destroy the world.
Fair. Because that might be based on the Chinese dragon and the lindworm. Matches the description of the Aztec god Quetzalcoatl. Eh? Yeah, I guess you could put it to work. If
Actually,
there's like a natural disaster caused by weather, you could have it fix it.
so, Wheatley over on my side does say that it literally does have a job, and that's to protect the ozone layer and keep Graton and Kryogor from fighting. So it has
Very
one
fair.
job. It's got one job and one job only.
It's got one job. Jirachi is my baby.
It is just a
Jirachi
baby.
will commit a war.
I don't think I need to commit AZ for it either. I mean, it can do it itself. I would put it near the top of give treats though.
I would commit AC for Jirachi. It sleeps for what, 1,000 years, 5,000 years?
So you're giving it a treat like maybe not even once in your lifetime.
You make a good point. I just don't want anyone to disturb it. It's a sleepy little baby.
He's a sleepy little.
Jirachi, get rid of problem. Get rid of problem? Okay. Yeah, I'm keeping it in commit AZ for it.
That's fair. It is a very cute baby. It learns Iron Head, and you can get it at like level 10 in BTSP.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen Jirachi's third eye? I have.
It's got Mew
Deoxys?
stats. Deoxys goes back where it comes from. It is a mean fella. It will just like straight up throw hands.
Yeah.
I think.
Jirachi is another mythical, so it has 100 across the board, just like Mew, Jirachi. I don't remember when they stopped doing that pattern.
I think Scarf Eye. No, Sun Moon, because Ultra Beast and whatever.
Let me see. I don't know if Deoxys is considered a mythical. Let's see, mythical Pokemon. Mew, Celebi. Oh, Deoxys is considered one, so Deoxys is exempt from that. Manaphy has 100. I think base form Shaman does. I don't know about Victini. Anyways. How do you feel about your list so far, Lance?
I'm quite happy on where most of the Pokemon are. I might just like switch them around a little bit.
Yeah.
Like some of these Pokemon
Same.
do deserve to be a little bit higher, but there's just so many of them.
There is a lot of them. Victini is also 100, yeah. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about mine. I've got more in AZ than I thought I would.
You know, I feel like I've got the right amount in AZ. I've been like really picky about them. I mean, like, these are the Pokemon I would commit murder for on a mass scale.
I love my babies.
Jirachi can fend for itself. I don't have to commit murder on a mass scale for it. Same with like the Ralts line.
I don't think Jirachi is like Abra, where it can attack while it's sleeping.
Oh no, it can't, but it's also like, I'm sure it's near indestructible of some sort. If not, then it's like,
Fair.
it's sleeping in space. Who's gonna be able to bother it?
Fair. Oh, Trapinchu's a little bitey boy.
The bitey boy. I would definitely stick my hand in its mouth and see if it would bite me or not. I hope it won't.
Very fair. Alright, well, let me see if there's anyone that I can raid.
Ooh. Send me there as well, Scotty. We'll probably do this again next week. How many Pokemon do we have for this gen? A lot less, actually.
A lot less. I don't know if anyone's live. Let me refresh. Because I know it was being weird yesterday and it wasn't like updating with people that had gone live recently. Customize.
It's 21, 2, 3, 5, 7.
No, doesn't look like anyone's alive, so we will just be ending soon.
I guess so. We've got 108 Pokemon next week to review, which is significantly less. And a lot of them are also like third form evolutions from things that already exist.
Yeah. Shroomish.
Shroomish. Well, thank you so much, Anna, and thank you everyone else who's like stopped by.
Thank you for inviting me and doing this every week with me. I am having a lot of fun with this and learning more about Pokemon.
Yeah, like suction cups.
Suction cups, the pattern on the back of Whismur and Loudred. Sveal somehow getting a clam pearl.
That still baffles me greatly. Where is it getting it from?
They're born with it, so
how?
I don't know.
Are Spoinks going to the beach and collecting clam pearls or something? Are we getting diving pigs?
They can move at the speed of light.
Okay, I guess
The
so.
moment they're born, they go deep underwater, steal a pearl, and come back.
Somehow.
Alright, well, I will see you next time, and hopefully the next time we do Repo, you can join for the whole thing.
Hopefully. Until then, bye Anna. Bye guys.
Goodbye, Lance. Goodbye, chat. Goodbye, Lance's chat. I hope you all have a wonderful day.